Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late December 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for my lovely, beautiful Virgos out there. I hope you're all fabulous and festive. Let's see what's going on for my friends, my guides. Talk to me. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get this first card popping. What do we got for Virgo, please, my gods? Nice and quick, please. All right, thank you. Yeah, ask and you shall receive. So this is a very nurturing, loving type of energy. It's beautiful, it's spiritual. I like when it shows up. I've seen it in a couple other signs this week. So before we go into that, because it is a little deep, if you're new around here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of that, into the reading, no more promo. Have a look here at this beautiful woman. So she is snuggling up to that white bird. In symbolism, in divination, white birds represent spirit, our guides, angelic light energies, source energy. So this is very good. When I see this card, I do think of spiritual protection. You might have guides and angels watching over you, like extra special in this time, okay? Like they might be sitting on your shoulder. So watch for the signs and synchronicities, stuff like that. But when this card does pop out, aside from the spiritual links that we have here, I do always feel like it could represent somebody who is either extra loving, caring, and nurturing, or you might be needing that, right? Maybe in this time you need some hugs, you need some snuggles. Don't worry, Kyle Claus got you. I'll give you a big virtual hug right there, Virgo. But let's put this down. We'll get into tarot. Yeah, for some of you, it might just be a little more affectionate than normal, okay? Or that's something you might need, some affection. Let's get into tarot. That first card doesn't make or break the reading, okay? It's just a little footnote. But yeah, I'm going to get you these first three in the upright. Shuffle it up one time. Then we'll get that juicy stuff, that intuitive stuff. What do we got for Virgo here, my guides? Late December. So, it seems like in the last few weeks, like the last month, a lot of the readings have been focusing on other people, not the Virgos in particular, but people Virgos might be dealing with. And last week's reading was titled, They Are Nervous. Now, if this isn't someone you're connected to that was like really going out of their head, out of their mind about something, maybe you were just a little anxious, right? Maybe you were a little more anxious or high-strung than you normally are. Nothing to go crazy about. But let's see what we have for you this week. As you know, it's never set in stone. You know energies are very fluid. Only take this how it hits for you, okay? There's a lot of Virgos out there. It's all very personal. Let's get three out here. We could be seeing you or someone else once again, right? That seems to be the big theme with the Virgo readings, like Spirit's trying to talk to you about people who you might be connected to, who are in your energy. So let's get three. All depends, my friends. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. This can really speak about energetic connections here, what you're tied to. This could be a very strong psychic link of some sort when she shows up, or your intuition could be telling you something. You might feel like something's coming. Let's get two more. I don't want to speculate too much. It is the first card after all. Let's get two more for Virgo, please. All right, yeah, the deck is being specific for you this week. There we go. Thank you. All right. We got our good friend, the King of Cups, a.k.a. Kyle of Cups, without a beard, showing up right here. Hey, he's not Kyle Claus. Let's keep it moving, though. I like when he shows up in reading, if you can't tell. Let's get one more. So, yeah, this could be something in regards to emotion. The High Priestess, King of Cups, these are watery energies, very emotional. Okay, we do have the Two of Cups here, so straight across the top of the board, we have a lot of emotion here. Okay, that's one thing I can tell you, heightened emotion. And it makes sense, like with what we were seeing in the beginning, a lot of you might be craving some affection. Let's go through one by one because we have a lot of stuff here to go through, and I feel like it's going to be nuanced. So yeah, all the water, already spoke about it, the intuition, the etheric, the emotional. High Priestess in position number one. This could be Pisces energy. I also link it to all the other water signs. So we have just water everywhere here. So hopefully you're not like sad, upset, crying. Like for some reason that popped into my head when I saw all this water here. I'm thinking of somebody. But let's not go down that route. Now the High Priestess, She is the matron of psychics, intuitives, tarot readers. So when we see her, we like her, right? So she could represent, you know, if not that, intuition, something you might feel like deep in your gut, like, something's coming any second, any time. Or this could be something or someone you were very strongly connected with on the etheric realm, right? Like connected energy, very powerful here. And I'm feeling it with all this water. So we want to see what she's about. She could also represent hidden knowledge, hidden truths. So we want to see what she's about. But moving to the center, we have our good friend, the King of Cups, Kyle of Cups here, right in the middle. So once again, this could represent all the water signs here. Doesn't matter male or female. When we get all kings in tarot represent control of their respective suits. So when we see him, we think of somebody who's trying to keep their emotions under control, keep things under wraps possibly. It's very creative. It represents love as well, love, romance, someone that may have a lot of love for you or vice versa when the King of Cups is here. So very important to clarify this, okay? Because it could be talking about someone's emotional state. And yeah, it's artistic, it's creative, it's very loving and caring. I'm feeling a lot of love and care, right? There's a lot of caring here. But on the back end, we have the Two of Cups. Now, all twos in tarot represent decisions, choices. You might feel like you're at a crossroads in your life or with someone else. Now, in particular, they all represent partnerships, but the Two of Cups is the biggest two of partnerships, right? You see those two people, they're sharing those cups right there. When I see this card, it can speak of soulmates, twin flames. So just like we were talking about with this High Priestess in the beginning, very strong, interwoven energy here, connected by cords and things of that sort. Or for some reason, interpersonal relationships. This doesn't just have to be love. When we get the Two of Cups, it could be any close emotional bond, somebody that you're tied to. So we have a lot going on here, Virgo. Okay, whether you or somebody else, we really need to dive deeper. So let's do that, my friends. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for Virgo, please. What do we got, my guides? Talk to me about Virgo, please. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that High Priestess. If you're a tarot reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Virgo, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind. You won't be stepping on my toes. All right, High Priestess. There's the High Priestess here. Thank you. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there could be something or someone you're a little skeptical about. Once again, like we have the Page of Cups in reverse here. Now, for some of you, you could be having big communication issues with somebody, but that might not even matter because you could still feel them or they could still feel you. Take that for what it's worth. But when I have the High Priestess, the Page of Cups in reverse, yeah, there's silence here, right? There's not a lot of speaking, not a lot of talking here, but it's felt. All right, that's the main thing I'm picking up here. So there's a very powerful emotional bond and connection that I'm seeing right here front and center and throughout the whole entire reading. So I just have to say, we might be getting a little warning about emotions in general here, okay? But just, you might feel someone or they might feel you, even if there's like rough speaking terms or you're not quite getting along for whatever reason with this Page of Cups in reverse, or you could be keeping quiet for some reason, okay? But let's keep moving. For some of you, you could be suppressing your feelings, right? Not telling someone how you feel, which might be rough. With all this water, like, it's bound to overflow, right? With all this powerful emotion, it's bound to overflow in one form or another. So let's keep moving through. Because, yeah, with all this cup action, this could be a warning about one's emotions, right? So let's see what's up with this King of Cups. Why is he here? Why is the King of Cups here for Virgo? We'll talk about it more during the recap. Yeah, this is a very hard feeling to shake, or very hard, and I don't want to just go the love route, but this is a very hard love to shake or feeling to shake when we have this Judgment here in reverse. Like, it's not going nowhere. These feelings are not resolved. So, and I was getting similar things for other signs. Like, you might feel like there's unfinished business, or you might feel like there's an unresolved issue of some sort, or just something that hasn't been worked through. And I'm here to tell you, that whatever feelings you're feeling now, they might persist for a while unless they're processed in some way or another. Now, you would know how to work through that on your own. Maybe you're just going through heightened emotional time, or someone you're connected to, they're just like really extra emotional for whatever reason. I'm not speculating on if it's a positive or negative here, but those feelings aren't going away. Okay, that's what judgment in reverse underneath this King of Cups. It's like it's not going away, right? There could be some confusion here as well. So you might be dealing with somebody who is very confused. I'll see when we get over to that Two of Cups, because that could be talking about somebody else. But let's put this down. And once again, the warning about these emotions, that they might stick around for a while. Like, this isn't something that's easily worked through, okay? Or if this reading is resonating or it's for a person that you're connected to, like, it's not moving. So why is this Two of Cups here? Let's see what's up. Hopefully we get a happy ending here, right? Because we did have a couple of emotional warnings. So why is that Two of Cups here? Before we get the recap and... Okay, thank you. 10 Cups in reverse. Almost all cups. Almost all cups in this whole entire reading. And when I see the 10 of Cups in reverse, yeah, possible wasted potential. 10 of Cups in reverse to me could be issues with someone you're very closely connected to, like family. So on the back end, we could be talking about several different individuals or people here. So watch out. This could be a warning that there could be fallouts with various people in this time. But the Two of Cups, 10 of Cups in reverse, like, this needs to be talked about. That's just how I'm feeling. Like, there is something that needs to be resolved. There is something that needs to be worked through. And the energy is not going nowhere. All this strong, powerful emotion, it's not going anywhere. And it needs to be worked through. Okay? I mean, you take from it what you will, right? For some of you, this might not be hitting whatsoever. And I would urge you to look at your other placements. But the Two of Cups, 10 of Cups in reverse, this is somebody that is upset. This is somebody that could be angry or emotionally volatile. So when I was talking about possible confusion here in the center, it could be showing up again here with this 10 of Cups in reverse. This is emotional volatility, right? So if you're feeling one way and you are watching this for love, there is a high possibility that someone else is feeling like almost identical. Okay, that's a vibe I'm picking up. So let's go through and do a quick recap. Let's do a recap. There's like some pain here that needs to be worked through and resolved. But if you kindly look in the box before we get into the shadow card, in position number 1, we have the High Priestess with the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, to me, this did feel like there could be some sort of silence, not speaking to somebody, but you might not be able to talk to them for whatever reason, but you could damn sure feel them, or they could feel you here. This is a strong, powerful, emotional connection. But going throughout the rest of the reading, it's emotion on emotion on emotion, because aside from that Judgment card, it's just like all cups. They're everywhere. So just be warned that your emotions could be heightened, volatile in this time. In the center, we got the King of Cups with this Judgment card in reverse. This emotion, this feeling is unresolved, not worked through. It needs to be processed in a healthy fashion. Okay, because it's going to stick around for a while, whatever this might be. If this reading's hitting for you, like, this energy will lay underneath the surface. Moving to the back end, and you know I don't like to speak in absolutes, but we have the Two of Cups with the 10 of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody who's upset, angry, confused. This could be someone who's very much up and down, emotionally volatile, but you also might need to know if you're feeling one way, someone you were very closely connected to could be feeling the exact same way. There's a lot of mirroring here, especially with the connection we have in the beginning. So please take a screenshot of that, Virgo. Interesting reading. We're going to get you a shadow card here. Watch it be another cup card, but let's shuffle it up here. Let's see what's in the shadows for Virgo, please, my gods. One card. Okay. I don't necessarily feel like this was a treacherous or a rough reading. I mean, it did have some warnings involved, but let's get you a shadow card and see what's up. Just be forewarned. Okay, you might be just more emotional than you normally are. Okay, 8 of Swords. Yeah, feeling trapped. Could be overthinking. This is the energy that was showing up last week. Like in the reading last week, now it's showing up in the shadows. We have the 8 of Swords, and I've been seeing this energy sprinkled throughout the other earth signs as well. So just know that. But when we have the 8 of Swords showing up in the shadows, it's somebody's mind being their own worst enemy. Somebody overthinking something, or just the mind going nonstop. So if that's not you, I mean, sometimes this could even be somebody who's setting their own limitations, making a prison of their own, like a prison of their own making. But when I see the Eight of Swords, it is a warning about the mental. So we have a lot of emotion here, but that can affect the mental well-being. So some of you might just need to think on that. I mean, maybe you shouldn't think on that with this Eight of Swords energy. More thinking might not be good. Okay, you might want to get into some Wands energy, action. So yeah, Virgo, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after the fire air readings this week. But for December, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. This is the deck I used in this week's reading. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card makes you happiest when you see it. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of December, I will put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.